All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Auto Club for the Relentless Racing League Truck Series. Round of 8 playoffs have started. Round of 8 top playoff drivers and winners are going to be competing in the playoffs tonight. Get qualifying set up right now. Right now, Jason Pearson just finished his lap, qualifying in third. And so is Vince Facon, who has just put in pretty good time, moved himself up to third. How's everybody doing today? Nice to see you. We'll get the audio squared away in just a second, making sure everything is the way it is supposed to be. As the 59 hits the wall, and Brandon Banks is out on his run right now. We're going to just fix up the sound really fast. Hopefully it will be better now. We got a hello in the chat. Let's go Quebec drivers from Manuel and a hey from Red. How you doing? Like the dinosaur. Brandon Banks to the top of the charts. I'm gonna get a similar lap to Davey, it would appear. Just beats him by a thousandth of a second. Brandon Schaefer up to the top now with a 40-20. A lot of people I talked to earlier today, they're thinking that Davey's going to have a good chance of winning today. I would not doubt that one bit. Davey's pretty fast at this track. Fuel strategy might come into play today. It's going to be a 45 lap race. And one other thing to keep in mind is it is also can only make about 20 laps on a full tank. So you might have to do a little bit of saving if there are no cautions. That's going to be the qualifying. It's going to be Schaefer, Banks, Hendricks, Newbro, Vacon, Pearson, Van Weston, Maines, Sam Gordon, Drew Holman, the top spot drivers. All right, let's take a look here at the standings. These are the drivers that we are going to be keeping an eye on for the playoffs. All right. The playoff drivers are as follows. They are all going to be in the same position. It's 12 drivers, 4 races. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. It's going to be Charles Boucher, Emmanuel Forget, Sam Gordon, Davey Hendricks, LaBrosse, Joe Maines, Edward Morris Sr., Jason Pearson, Nathan Penley, Guillermo Poon, Vincent Vacon, Isaac Wilson. Those are the guys that you want to pay attention to today. Those are the guys that would win the championship. Wondering why we can't lock onto a driver right now on our thing. Waiting for some people to come in. There we go. Top 2 have not gone in yet. So it's going to be, it looks like, a 22, 23 car field, I would say. It's going to be a decent run at Auto Club. Cannot race tonight, Emmanuel. Mr. Wilson, yeah, we'll see how he does. He doesn't seem the most confident today, so hopefully he'll get some confidence. All right, time to get going. Here they go. So today's race, it's going to be an interesting one. The way it's going to work today, pretty simple. It's a drafting track. You can get up pretty close to people. So It's going to be hard racing. Don't burn up your stuff too early. That's not going to be good for you. If you burn up your stuff too early, you're not going to have a fun time. Just keep it in the pack. Be careful of the aero push. It's a sprint race tonight. 45 laps is going to go by quickly. Lapping this track around 42nd mark. This thing could be over in 30 minutes without a caution. So you got to make your moves early, and I think that's what's going to cause some cautions today. 19 cars out on track right now. Joy Means in pit road. Starting from the pits, Simone, Bucher, Forns, and Holmes will not start the race. 19 of our truck drivers run it down to Auto Club to start the playoffs. 4 races to go in the season. Brandon Schaefer going to lead him down the line. Davey Hendricks, the best playoff driver, is in 3rd. But Jason Pearson right on beside him.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. Green flag. 45 laps at Auto Club. Here we go. Let's start there by the 3 car. Schaefer immediately going to move up top. Davey going to supposedly clear to 24. Not sure if he'll be able to. Look up down bottom, and we're already going to be seeing 3 wide perhaps near the back of the pack. Everybody makes it through okay. Now, I'd say the top side is where I'd rather be, maybe to start, get the draft and pull on everybody else. But this is a track where a lot of lines could be viable. You're going to see a lot of people running the top, a lot of people running the bottom. A lot of good, viable strategies that you can use to run around here at Auto Club. Drew Holman getting on attack right now from Sam Gordon. Pulling. Put 3 wide between Pecan and 52. Vincent already down 7 spots, falling back down to 12th. And falling back even more, down 9 spots. Man, Vince, I think he is saving. I'm going to go cockpit real quick. .52, sliding in front of Vince. Oh, man. Yeah, Vincent, I think, just had a bad start. Does not appear that he's really saving, at least when he went into 1 and 2. Bonini up already 4 spots. He's going to be trying for 9th. Isaac Wilson up 6, highest mover right now. He is up into 12th. Maybe we'll get broadcasters to win 2 in a row. Wouldn't that be nice? We got a bits used. I think. No, we got a follow. Sir Woots. Thank you for the follow, man. Hope you're enjoying the race. Hope you'll enjoy who do you think's going to win tonight. Penley down low on Holman. Going to make the pass rather easily. It's going to be difficult to get around these teammates, by the way. The 54, 55, and 56. They're not marked the same, but we know who they are. The Brandon and Brandon show. And then we also got Newbra up there. It's going to be difficult as Davies going to be put 3 wide in the middle. Penalties on his rear. The 3 has no help. Not going to have the draft. Coming up goes Josh Van Weston, who takes the lead. Good job for him. He's already up 6 spots. Pearson going to try down bottom. Try to get in the top spot of the playoff drivers. Everybody running cleanly so far. The goal is going to be make it to lap 23. I don't know if anyone will be able to do that, but if you can one-stop the race. I've been told that you can make it around the 20 lap. It's going to be really difficult. You got a big old 52 fan in here. Let's take a look at the 52. Let's see how Lance is doing. think he just tapped the wall. Luckily with these trucks now, you can get away with a wall tap. Let's take a look at that side. Yeah, he did tap the wall a little bit. Had a little bit of a moment earlier in the race, but is going to fall back down 16th. Two wide, two back. Jason Pearson trying to power down on the bottom. I mean, powering on the bottom, you might actually be able to save tires down there if you are good on the brakes and don't push too hard. Jason Pearson looking for second to clear Brandon Banks, and he will do that. Jason Pearson to second. Drew Holman trying to pull up too. He's going to go under Penley. The bottom's looking good right now as Jason gets a little loose coming down there. But he's going to continue to clear up on the 54, and it looks like Holman's going to go too. And there is going to be a few cars in the wall. Looks like Cedric got loose and took out the 3 car. He also took out, I believe, Leandro and Joey Maines as well. Maybe, no, that was because he was starting from the pits. And Cedric sends him for a ride. Let's see what happened there. Perfect camera angle to see what happened. Cedric just flies it in there and does not turn. Looks like he comes up on the 93 car. Goes up on his nose. Takes out the 3 and just barely clips the 59. I think everybody else made it through okay. We're going to go on board with Cedric. See what happened there. I mean, it was a good move. He was going on the bottom. He just overdrove it a little too much. And he really slapped the wall hard, and he broke something, I feel. Yeah, that car is not driving straight at all. Everybody going to be coming down pit road this time. Yeah, 3 sets of tires. Everyone's going to be able to make it on one stop now should another caution not come out. Van Weston will lead him down pit road. 4 tires stop for everybody. I doubt anyone will try to take 2 as we are 9 laps into the race. We got a Flying Cougar in chat. Hello, Flying Cougar. Yeah, we didn't make it to 23, but now everyone's going to be guaranteed to make it on one stop. If I was running this right now, we'll be going back to green probably around 11 or 12. You could probably run it to like 28 or so, pit around 28 if you want to put it halfway. You want to break the draft and you want to be ahead of it. But we'll see how everything works out. Ricky up 15. I think he only took 2. Not sure if anyone else took 2. I think he may have been the only one. I don't know why it says that. Weston stayed out. Um, this isn't good. All right, we just had a weird audio bug for a minute. I don't know what happened. I don't know how long that was out. What was the stream silent for a moment, guys? I don't know what happened. Because I was looking and the things weren't going on, and I go back to it and it's fine. So that was weird. How long was the audio out for? Was it out for the whole time? Because everything was unmuted at least 10 seconds. Oh, okay, so it wasn't out that long. Okay, that's good. All right, that's fine. The good thing I caught it, I guess we were just having a bug. Josh Van Weston, yeah, he did not take tires, which he'll have an extra set. And if it goes maybe about another 5 laps or so, he'll be in a good position. So Josh Van Weston going to risk it on the tires that he has right now. Hope he can just make it work. Ricky only took 2. His best idea is it's going to be to try to sit in the draft and just kind of set out the blocks. But Ricky, I mean, if he could have a good strategy too. He just needs to try to defend and stay up there. That's his best opportunity. Jason Pearson right now behind the 3 car, and Drew Holman gets up into, I think Jason just may hit the wall. Nope, car looks okay. But yeah, Drew Holman falls in behind Davey to get up to 4th. And Penley, I think, should go down bottom and take the 5th position away from the 3. Isaac Wilson as well, up 11 spots. He's going to be sliding in front of the 13, and he's going to probably dive under Ricky as well to take the 6th position away from him. Newbra on the inside. Isaac could have made a move, but did not. Newbra clears. But here comes Isaac's teammate, Joey Maines, on the bottom. As Isaac makes his way up to the battle of the 6th position, we got a battle for the lead and a change for the lead. It looks like Banks might be trying to clear 25, but cannot clear him as he gets a run off the high side. So he's defending pretty well on the old tires. Goes to 25. Davey going to try to push the 54 to the lead now. Not fighting him in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter if he wins. Although a win would be nice. All right. 54 dives down low. Try to take the 38 along with him. 25 now. Get a good run off the high side. And chooses not to try to attack on the bottom. There he goes, down bottom. Van Wesson defending real well on the old tires. Banks on the high side now, and he should clear this time. Going to slot in behind, and Davey should be able to pull out and take it away from Josh. The bottom is just so much better once the tires are warmed up. And Holman will go right along with him. He's even going to get a little bit of a draft off the 54 to try to slide in. There goes Weston into the 6. Penley. Uh-oh, this ain't going to be good. He's continuing to slide. Pearson absolutely nails the 25. Caution is out. Man, that absolutely stinks for Pearson to see that. I mean, look at this. It was... So it looks like the 6 came up, doored the 25, tries to save it. They get stuck inside each other. The 97 tries to avoid the 25, just can't save it. And then the 13 wallops him. I don't know. Guillerme may have gotten him too. We'll try to get a better view. Did Guillerme... I don't know. Did Guillerme get him? Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, and Jason Pearson came up and got Ricky too. And I think the 52 might get hooked here. He is so lucky. Man, the 52 is so lucky. that Jason Pearson, or not Jason, that Ricky did not come down on him. We'll go on board with Jason first. I don't know. I mean, this reacts too late. Let's go on board with Guillerme. His car looks to be okay. I think he got lucky with that. So some cars will come down pit road, some to fix damage, some to try to get a strategy going. Van Weston was doing okay on the old tires, so this is going to be their second set. So they're really hoping that they will be able to last out here for the next 25 laps. You know, if things go right, they'll definitely be able to come up there. Still can't make it on fuel. They won't have enough to make it. Yeah, 52. I mean, he was very, very close. Zachary was. He was very close to getting hooked there. If he got hooked there, he'd probably be out of the race. All right, well, while we're under caution, we'll take a quick break on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. Davey Hendricks in the lead. All right, back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. Davey Hendricks going to lead him down on the green flag. 26 laps to go this time around. Here we go. Barney has the waving flag ready. Go, go, go. Not a great start by Davey, but he's going to have to run the bottom well. The two teammates, Isaac and Joey, second and fourth, both have made tremendous progress. Isaac up into second, up 16. Joey started from the pits. It doesn't show that he is up as much as he is, but he is pretty much up from last. Qualified 8th, but started from the pits. and Isaac are going to make it a double dip for the broadcasters this week. Now we'll just need Tony to win on Wednesday. Speaking of broadcasters, though, Jeremy having a good day today. Up 11 spots in the 10th spot. That SBRN machine hasn't been the best this year in truck, but Jeremy, I bet, would love to get a top 10, maybe even a top 5 with that 21 truck. It's been a real struggle for him a lot this season. So hopefully we'll see that 21 truck stay up there. He's going to put the move on Poulin and take it in the 9th. Isaac's still pushing Davey, though. And if hopefully the screen's not chopping for y'all. Got the wife in the chat. The wife's supporting. So Isaac's put himself in a good position, even if he does finish in second. Got a three-way battle, 4-4. And man, we are chopping right now. I don't know what's going on right now. We're gonna try to fix this real fast. I feel like some crap is downloading in the background that shouldn't. Hopefully not. Let's reset that and hopefully that works. No, it is me. Like my thing's lagging. I hope the internet's not about to go out. That would be really bad. Penalty under the 6. That's gonna be an attempt for 5th. But I don't know if penalty will be able to complete the pass or not. 22 laps to go. Gonna dive it in, just can't get it. Uh-oh, 52 crowding the 42 a little bit. 42 and the 52 may have made contact. Michael Gervey looking good right now, up 14 spots, highest mover, other than Isaac, in 8th spot. They're going for Swervin' Gervin. I think that's what they call it. I think that was his name. Got a big battle in the mid pack though. Jeremy gonna try to put it under Sam Gordon. Drew Holman puts it on 24. He's going to try to slide up in front of him. Not going to be able to make the move, though. Going to keep Drew Holman in the 6th position, and he might lose some more. He had to back out of that one. To fall back to, it would appear to be 7th. Might even fall back to 8th. Yeah, it's struggling down there. Can't really make it work right now. In the most act now, this mid-pack though in the back. Now, I mean, the questions are going to start coming right now. What do you do? Granted, we had a caution, so you can probably knock a couple laps off, but I would not expect the guys who pitted to stay out much longer. If you're going to try to split the stage, you got to come in probably within the next lap or 2. I would say probably you can come in the next 2, 3, 4 laps. If you want to make it to the end of your fuel run, I'd say you can't really keep it out there for more than 6 or 7 laps at max. When it comes down now to everyone else who pitted, Brandon Banks, someone watch out for. He can make it probably, I would say, another 11 laps. Do you take 2 tires? Do you just go for fuel? You take 4 tires? Do you pit with these guys? What do you do? Obviously, though, you can keep it out longer than anyone else. Some of these guys will still have a tire set, but you'll be ahead of them. And some maybe a lap down. So you got some interesting stuff to work with, as we'll probably see pit stops come up in the next couple of laps. And right now, if I'm Davey or Isaac, my biggest threat right now is going to be the 54. Let's take a look at tire fall off. The best lap times were run at around 40.27, so about a 40.3. Right now we're at about a second of fall off. It's not the worst fall off we've ever seen, but keep in mind too that Auto Club does have a pretty long pit road. And it takes a little bit to get up to speed as well. You don't get back in the gas, well not back in the gas, but you don't get back on the track until you hit turn number 2. So we got our first taker. Gonna be Michael Gervey down pit road. And I think it is for reasons not to pit. I think something happened to that 51 car. Unfortunate for Michael Gervey. Isaac passed by Banks, but that's pretty much what's expected to happen, is Banks is on fresher tires, so not surprising that he is taking the lead off of these guys. If I was Isaac, maybe I'd pit right now. You got to come in, I would say, you want to beat Davey out of the pit lane. You're falling off right now. If I'm Isaac, I'm coming in this time by. You have to, I think. If you're Isaac, you have to come in this time. I think it's the best option for him. Same for Davey. Brandon Banks has passed you. Maybe you can hook onto him for another lap or two, try to gap Isaac. But if Isaac comes down pit road, you gotta be on the edge of making it too. You know, they've been out there for 22 laps. Granted, a couple of those were caution laps, but they stay out there. I hope the information that I was given was not wrong. Jeremy down pit road. First taker down pit road. Pitted from about 10th. The 10th spot guys right now, they're about, I'd say, 4 seconds, actually more than that, about 5 seconds behind the leaders. So Jeremy should be able to get something out of this. Gonna pack it full of fuel and tires. And now it's starting. Hendricks and Isaac down pit road. And Isaac gained a bunch of time coming inside. One car hits the wall on entrance. That's going to be Lance. Jeremy off pit road. And the only guys to stay out that are on the lead lap would be Banks, Penley, Leandro, Ricky, Morris Sr., and Brandon Schaefer. Here comes Jeremy Robbins. And we'll see how much he's able to gain. No, he's coming down pit road. Does he have a black? He does. He has a black flag. Oh, my goodness, Jeremy. What are we doing? Isaac, on the other hand, beats Davey off pit road. He took... Did he take right sides only? He did. He only took right sides. Did Davey take lefts? Yeah, he only took left sides. You know, he did take left. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, because Davey is already catching Isaac. Not sure what the strategy call was there. This could be the pass for the lead and the win. Now these guys are going to stay out here as long as possible. They're out here for about 17. They came in at 24, so they can probably make it about another 7 laps, but they can't make it to the end. If I'm these guys, honestly, I'm splashing and going. If I'm any of these top 5, it's a splash and go. A couple of them already down pit road. They don't have to take as much fuel. But right now, Penley, I think, is in the best position. Penley down pit road. Let's see what he does. Right side's up. And lefts. So, yeah, we're taking everything. So it's Banks, Leandro, and Schaefer that are still out there. Everyone passing through as Jeremy Robbins tries to get back on the lead lap. Drew Holman still down pit road. I think he may have gotten penalized. 9 laps to go now. As we have a big, big spread between everybody. So it's going to be really, really hard to see a caution coming out at this stage. Everybody so spread out. I think the question is just going to be, what do these leaders do right now? There's Banks, there's Isaac, and there's Davey. Now pit stop here. Now we got to keep this in mind. They were on pit road for 50.4 seconds to change left and right tires. It's a 13 or so second pit stop. So, if we were to assume that they had around the same pit stop length, and you put about a 5-second pit stop, yeah, Banks will not be in the lead when he is all said and done. He might be able to run him down, but it'd be a challenge, to say the least. With the fall off that we're seeing, it'd probably be in his best interest to just gas it and go. Maybe throw on rights, but I don't know. That made us waste too much time. Schaefer down pit road as well. Leandro. Leandro takes 2 at least. Will he take 4? Yes, he will. Brandon Banks down pit road. Schaefer sitting on pit road. He does not have a penalty. Here he goes out of pit road right now. Davey running around the back straightaway. Schaefer going to come out in 8th place with new tires, as well as Leandro. Now, if a caution comes out, they're going to be in the best position because they will probably not pit, while most of these other guys will. Brandon Banks off pit road right now. Where is Davey? He's on the front straightaway. He's most likely easily going to clear Brandon Banks. Here goes Davey. I'm not sure what Banks did. We're going to check real fast just to make sure. I think he only took fuel. If that's the case, he had a long fuel stop too, so that doesn't help him either. He'll probably fall back to 4th or 5th probably, but he'll have a good finish nonetheless. Davey, though, a lot of people predicted him in chat to win today in the Discord. I'll tell you, not a bad choice. He's running fantastically today. Isaac going to be extremely happy. Did not seem confident coming into the day, but if second is what he gets, I'm sure he will be supremely satisfied with what he's done today. Brandon Banks is not a threat. Maybe Nubra. Joey Maines, I'd say, is too far back. 4 to go. Schaefer coming up now. They might be able to pick off one or two. Banks down pit road. I feel he has black. No, he doesn't. He does not have a black flag. So that's interesting. I'm not sure why he's coming down pit road. But he is down pit road. So we'll see. But, you know, as I was saying, look at Schaefer right now. Put up on the tower. He is in 7th and 5 seconds behind Sam Gordon. Leandro actually trying to make a pass on Schaefer. He's going to get 7th. These guys are in the best position if a caution does come out, though. Well, 1,000,000%. They'll fight for 7th and 8th. Schaefer's just hoping for a caution at this stage. Davies put his lead up to 3 seconds now, with only 2.5 laps to go. It'll be smooth sailing for Davey, and will be another big win for him. If he can manage to pull it off. We're going to pull up the truck standings real fast to tell you who will be in a better position and who won't be. We got some interesting tracks coming up with Davey, man. He's pulling off a good run. He's pulling off a good show today. So, as of right now, it's going to be Davey's 3rd win on the year. If he can just make it for one more lap. White flag, no more cautions. Davey's about to go get himself a win. But yeah, keep an eye on these guys. Keep an eye on Davey. Keep an eye on Isaac. Joey Main's going to be just behind. So will Penley. Sam Gordon coming out with a good day. Those are going to be your top 5 in the points after it's all said and done tonight. Davey's going to win on a strategy. Taking 4 tires. Wilson only took 2. Took probably longer than what he thought, but still manages to hold on a second. Davey's going to win the first race of the playoff. Davey Hendricks wins Auto Club 3rd race of the season. First playoff race. 3 races to go as he leads the championship. Isaac going to come home 2nd and Newbra 3rd. It's going to be Joey Maines, Nathan Penley, Sam Gordon gets 6th. Leandro going to get 7th. And Ricky Williams just going to pass Brandon Schaefer, get a photo finish with him. The 2-3 cars. Closer than I thought. Closer than it looked between these two. Then it's going to be Ed Morris Sr. rounding out the top 10. And Guillermo Poulin last on the lead lap. Jeremy could have had a top 10 had he not sped. Davey going to do some burnouts. And he's going to be a happy camper today. We'll get our 3rd place maybe, or 2nd. We'll see. We'll get our 2nd place finisher. We'll get Isaac up here first. Isaac, how you doing today?
Kind of wishing the cat would have struck again for Davey.
I mean, I saw you took 2 tires. You think the 2 tires just took too long to get on the car?
That possibly that. I think I needed more fuel than what I thought. If I could have just put 5 gallons or something, 2 might have been the right call. Overshot my pit box and came back out right in front of Davey. Really wasn't able to hold him off too much because I was super loose those first couple laps on those 2 tires. Had I gotten a chance for those tires to warm up, might be able to give Davey a battle a little bit more. But I'll take 2nd. The way my season's gone, so.
Yeah, you know, it's your wife's in the chat pulling for you all night.
Yeah, I
You
had
did
the
not seem
kid come in
confident.
here go, Dad, good job, you got second.
You did not sound very confident coming into this race, but bet that second place will definitely give you some confidence for next week and coming into Iowa.
No, Auto Clubs is one of those tracks that's hit or miss. Before we get too much further, I do got to apologize to 48. I don't know if he came up or I came down, but I feel like I came
It
down
looked like he came
more.
up.
Anyway, I think I came down more than he came up and put him into the wall, and everyone collected. That was my bad. But other than that, I didn't think this race was gonna go green like the way it did. I thought we are gonna have a little more cautions, but glad we did it
Yeah, overall, it was a pretty clean race. I think we had 2 or 3 cautions, was it?
too.
2. But where you were right now, second, definitely, probably one of the best results you could have gotten other than first place. But you're going to be still in a great position for a championship. Just missing off on one position. So just got to get ahead of Davey next time, and you should be up there.
Yeah, the one good thing going for me is I'm almost positive I got most position gain. I did get the fastest lap, so
Positions gained, yeah, you got 16. Mains would have gotten it if it would count starting from the pits.
but yeah, that was kind of my strategy going into this. I knew I wasn't gonna win the race. Davey's been fast here every time we've gone here in any other series, so I knew Davey's definitely one to beat. So I was like, let me start from the rear. I know I got decent speed here, get the most position gained. I wasn't even trying to get the fastest lap. I was actually trying to save fuel that lap. I got it. Because
Interesting.
that was during the first run. So got those 2 bonus points. He of course got most laps led and led a lap, which I did not get. So I think I'll only be a couple points behind going to Iowa. Another track Davey's really good at.
Well, still got Atlanta too, and one more race after that. That would be Homestead.
Homestead.
So
I love Homestead. It's a top group track, and I love top group tracks.
they just need 4 clean races. You got 1 clean race, just need 3 more. What do you got for shoutouts?
First and foremost, got a shout out to Matt, Tony, Simone, Barkley, McComas. For any admins out there, I apologize. All the admins that put this league on week in week out for all 4 series. Shout out to you guys, SBRN, putting on the show for every series. Shout out to my wife and kids watching this race. They might be my good luck charm. I might have to tell them to start watching my races more often.
All right. Well, good job tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Who do we got now? Who do we got now? We'll get Michael. Michael, good job on the third. How you doing?
You guys, how you doing?
We're doing quite well. All right. So for you today, kept it up there for a good portion, but just couldn't really get in the front. How'd it go for you?
It was a pretty good race. I like Auto Club. Surprisingly enough, it's one of my favorite tracks. Uh, Unfortunately, in the beginning, we kind of knew right off the rip that if this goes caution free, we're gonna have to save some fuel. So we kind of started to drop back a little bit in the pack, and
Caution comes
then
out.
the caution came out, and then it's like, okay, now I got to fight through everybody to get back up front. So other than that, I mean, it was a good race.
Yeah, definitely was a good race. Just trying to get some wins, not in the playoffs. Third place, I mean, definitely not bad. The strategy for tires. Um, when did you pit on? Did you pit on that last caution? I don't think you
No,
did. No, you
I
did not.
did not. My teammate Banks and Schaefer, they both pit, and I was coming in with them initially, and I said, you know what, I told him, I said, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do the opposite of whatever you guys do. See how it turns out. It worked out in our favor
What
because
happened to
I
Banks
think
and Schaefer?
Banks, well, Schaefer got spun in the first caution. Banks, by all means, was probably one of the faster trucks of the night, and he just when he went in under that caution, he came out, and I think he was fight. And he started P12, P13 on that restart, and it was just too much to get through everybody. If he would have started right behind us, he'd have been able to gap us on a pretty good gap. So then on that last one, he'll be able to just fuel and go. But it was too much of a gap in between all of us.
Definitely, definitely. Well, overall, ran a good race, kept it clean. You were running that Simpsons car, were you not?
Yes.
Good
Yes.
looking car, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
But yeah, you got any shout outs tonight?
Yeah, most certainly. I'd like to thank you guys for putting on a great broadcast. I'd like to thank Relentless. This is definitely a fun league to be in. I'm looking forward to things in the future with it. Then of course I want to thank my teammates at Drinking Bros Racing. Definitely Schaefer and Banks racing tonight, and then we definitely got to thank Niga's Paint Shop, and then also Paul's Setup Shop.
All right. Well, good job tonight. We'll see
All
you
right.
next week. See what you can do at Iowa. How you feeling about Iowa?
I hate Iowa.
All right. Well, let's see if you can turn that around.
Definitely. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Davey, winner 30 times today. How you doing?
Good, you?
Well, you were out front majority of the night. Just seemed real fast, and just managed to keep it out front. Get the good strategy call with 4 tires. Isaac took 2, blew the stall. Not sure if he would have won had he not done that, but overall, good run today. Just kept it clean, drove fast, and got a win.
Yeah, it's really all I kind of aimed for this track because I knew it was going to be like draft heavy, and honestly I thought we were going to stay a lot more grouped up than what we did. We had a little spurt before that first caution to where there were probably 6 to 8 of us in a group in front. But after we got through some cautions, it kind of just single filed out, which is I'm all for it.
Yeah, and then after the pit stops, everyone was just spread out pretty much almost on their own.
Yeah, that's all. I was fine with that. Keep people away from me. Don't let me hit nobody. Don't let nobody hit me. I just wanted a clean race to start this championship run.
So, running the day, was there any challenge, um, with any of the guys that you were running around, like in the first few, I guess, stages of the race? Were you worried that some guys may be a little bit faster than you?
Just probably just Banks and Schaefer. They're fast everywhere we go in any car we're in. I don't know what happened to Schaefer. He fell back. He might have been trying to save
He
fuel, which
got
is what
caught
I
up
was
in the
doing.
wreck.
I was doing that on the first run, because we couldn't make it on one stop. So I was trying to get there.
Schaefer got caught up in the
Uh,
wreck.
yeah. Then I mean Banks was just as quick as I was. I don't think we ever got a good long run on even tires to see who would have been faster on a long run, but he had plenty of speed to have won that race. I just think I lucked out with the tire strategy because I don't know on that his last stop right before he whatever issue he had, I don't know what it was. He stayed out a lot longer, and I don't know if he took tires or just fuel or what he did. But I was sweating when he came off of pit road 2.5 seconds back with maybe new tires because he would have flown by me like I was sitting still.
All right. Well, before we get to that, how do you feel about Iowa?
I actually like Iowa. Iowa's a good short track. I feel like it's just the way it's shaped leads it to not having a lot of issues like you would have at Martinsville or North Wilkesboro. Like there's not a hard braking zone that people kind of run over each other.
Yeah.
It's a nice wide track, multiple grooves. I'm hoping I do halfway decent. I don't see the trucks has been pretty clean lately. Knock on wood. But no, it's a good track. I just want to do kind of like what I did tonight: stay clean and pray for the best.
All right, what do you got for shoutouts?
Oh, I got to thank my teammates, Ed Morris, all the guys over at North South. Isaac was down there with us, messing around for a little bit because I think him and Joey were kind of alone. All the sponsors that put this on, Swag Designs and Martin Sports, specifically Martin Sports for doing the truck series. Uh, you guys up in the booth, all the admins that put it on, and everyone watching at home.
All right. Well, good job tonight. We'll see you at Iowa.
Appreciate it.
All right. That will be all for the broadcast tonight. Davey comes out with a third win at Auto Club. Here's the final results. It's going to be Hendricks, Wilson, Nubra, Mains, Penley, Gordon, Leandro, Williams, Schaefer Morris, Senior, Pullen Robbins Lance, Banks, Van Weston, Broso, Vekan Pearson, Holman Gervey. Quick check of the standings before we go. Let's just see if they updated real fast. If they did, we'll tell you before we leave. Let's pull them up real quick. Were they updated? No. All right. So you will see the updated standings tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Cup racing tomorrow. It's going to be at Chicagoland with the Cup cars. They're going to be running, as I lag, they're going to be running 150 laps. Still got a sponsor open for that. So if you want to sponsor that, let us know. See you guys at Chicago next night, tomorrow night. Then on Thursday, we're going to be running Gen 4. I'll be there this time. We're going to be running Gen 4, 65 laps at Kansas. Good night, everybody. This is Southern Broadcast Race Network. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you as well, Man of Columbia. Thank you. Thank you for the thank you. Good night, everybody.